The Milwaukee Admirals' modest two-game winning streak came to an end on Friday night as they lost in overtime to the Lake Erie Monsters, 2-1 the final score. Michael Chaput scored the game winner coming off the Lake Erie bench, receiving a pass from Marcus Hennekainen and scoring over the left shoulder of Marek Mazinets. Game winner with 1:06 to play in the overtime session. It was the only shot on goal for either team in the overtime session. The other goal scored for Lake Erie with 8.7 seconds left in the second period. That goal from veteran Steve Eminger. The only Admirals goal was scored on the power play in the first period from Stefan Elliott. He's certainly no stranger here in Cleveland. He played 4 regular seasons with the Lake Erie Monsters when he was a member of the Colorado Avalanche organization. Elliott, of course, acquired in a trade with the Montreal Canadiens and Arizona Coyotes. Victor Bartley went to Montreal. Elliott coming from the Coyotes to Milwaukee. Elliott played 199 games here in Cleveland. His first game was against his former teammates in the Avalanche organization when they joined the Admirals in San Antonio. His second game with the Admirals here in Cleveland, where he lived for the past 4 years. He scored a goal last night. Spoke with Stefan Elliott about the odd start, circumstance-wise, to his Milwaukee Admirals career.
It's rather strange the way you're starting your Admirals career. When we started off in San Antonio, you joined the team, and those were guys you played with for a long time in the Colorado organization, and now here in Lake Erie in Cleveland, where you lived for the last 4 years or so. This is pretty weird start to your run here with Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty crazy. I think when I got traded and looked at the schedule here, saw I was going to San Antonio and saw I was coming right back to Cleveland after, and I was like, oh, okay, I know everyone in San Antonio, and I played in Cleveland for a while, so it's nice to be back and nice to see some guys last weekend.
Deja vu all over again, though, right? I mean, it's old home week. It's been over and over.
Yeah. I feel like I've been here a lot, and it feels like it. But it's nice to play back here. It's a great rink.
When they called you, and we talked a little bit last week, when they call you about the trade, did they give you any idea of the future with Nashville, with anything like that at all?
Not really. No. Just. My goals here, just come here, work hard, and, kind of show what kind of player I am and what I can do. And, hopefully that merits me being up in Nashville, because that's where everyone wants to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you pay special attention now to Nashville, maybe more so than you did? Well, probably more so than you ever did, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think that, whenever you become a part of an organization, you always kind of pay attention to everything that's going on and things like that.
Is that a hard thing to do, to switch gears? Because it was kind of late in the process that you were traded from Colorado to Arizona. Is it kind of a hard thing to do? Because you're so invested in one organization for so long.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you change organizations, it's kind of tough at the start. I think you're just meeting new guys and things like that. But everyone here so far has been great. They got a great group of guys, and it's been a pretty easy transition so far.
What were your thoughts on that first game, playing a 6-3 win in San Antonio?
It was nice to kind of give it to the old guys, but I thought that we played well. We had a really good start, and really jumped to the gun.
So you come into Milwaukee now. Are you in the hotel? I mean, do they tell you to find a place? What's the deal? Are you just kind of sitting in limbo, sort of?
Yeah, I'm just in the hotel right now. There's a couple other guys in there right now, so it's kind of nice. I'll hang out together and things like that. But yeah, I don't really know much to know.
It's hard to get around, though, when you're living in the hotel. I don't know if you have a car up or not, but it's hard. You're kind of stuck, right? It's a practice rink, hockey rink, and back home.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit stuck, but you just gotta kind of play with the cards you're dealt, and just take it from there.
That's the way it goes, right? That's the way it goes. Playing against Cleveland, against Lake Erie, you haven't seen this group here this season. What have you seen on tape against them?
All we've really done so far is just a little bit of power play and penalty kill, and we're expecting them to work hard and come out, but we're expecting to push back with the pace and things like that.
Actually, it's probably a good thing you don't know much about them, right? You basically, hockey players, they just want to focus on themselves, right? Let's do what we do and make them adjust to us.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about our game, the way we play, and we want to play fast and try and like I said earlier, push the pace against them.
Sure. Good. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Stefan Elliott.
Face-off is at noon Central Time between the Admirals and Lake Erie Monsters in Cleveland. Pre-game coverage will start at 11:30 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. The Admirals then return home Saturday the 30th to take on the Grand Rapids Griffins at 7 p.m. It's Coors Light Country Music Night. Country band Parmalee will perform after the Admirals game against the Griffins that evening. For more information, go to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com.